Hi, you guys. I'm Phil Talent from Rule One Investing, and today I'm going to discuss what to invest in during a recession. Now, if you're a Rule One investor, you guys already know that economic turmoil like a recession actually creates an amazing opportunity for us to buy really wonderful companies that are on sale for no reason of their own. But sometimes you'll hear people say they want to invest in things that are important to people, like because of the downturn, maybe like Clorox wipes or toilet paper. People want to invest in companies that are producing that kind of thing. And that isn't necessarily the right way to look at it at all. In fact, you really want to look for companies that are going to do great despite the recession. And what that means is that you know that these are great companies and they're going to return to business as usual someday, and they're going to be much stronger for it. There's an old saying that when the tide goes out, you get to see who's swimming naked. The strong companies still got their shorts on at the end of this big mess. Now, what we're going to do is buy them when they're just temporarily priced below their value substantially because of the state of the market as a whole. It's just getting driven down, the market's getting driven down, and they're going with it in spite of how great they are. So that's how you get a much better value. Now today what I want to do is go over a few types of investment that you should look for when investing during a big downturn like this. And I don't know, frankly, I know we're in a recession, but Ray Dalio, who's pretty good at this as a macro investor, runs the biggest hedge fund in the world. And he's basically saying we are already in a depression, which is an extended period of time when the economy is shrinking. So we'll see. Whatever, we're going to buy the same kinds of companies. And that means companies that are wonderful. That means they're wonderful, right? It means they're a great company. That means you understand the business, number one. Number two, it has a big, broad moat that makes it very difficult to compete with. And what that moat does in a recession or an economic downturn is it allows them to remain profitable, to continue to have cash flowing when their competitors are struggling to survive. And the third thing is you got to have management that's talented and has integrity and isn't going to use a recession as an opportunity to get rid of their debt by wiping out their shareholders, those bastards that do that. All right, so there's some places we can look. We can look for goods that are essential. That means companies that are producing products that are going to be really important. Doesn't matter whether it's during a recession or not a recession or a depression or not a repression. They're just important products that are going to be bought. Think in terms of tangible items like energy, food, household products. Somebody asked Warren Buffett if we shouldn't be buying gold, and he said, well, you can stack all the gold between home plate and first base that there is in the entire world. It makes a cube about 90 feet on a side. He said, and all you can do is go and hug it. It doesn't produce cash flow. It doesn't produce anything anybody needs. He said, would you rather do have that or have all of the agricultural land in the United States plus 18 energy companies? He said he'd prefer the latter and leave you with a gold bar you could hug. Next category are the big guys, the big players, the companies that already have a big edge in the competition. They have big, huge moats, and they're going to be able to raise their prices with inflation. You want to think of businesses like a Costco, like an Amazon, really big guys, and we're going to hope we can buy them on sale because they are never on sale. I'd love to own both of them. All right, the third category are small luxuries. Now, these are small luxuries people are going to hang on to tooth and nail even when times are tough, okay? This is going to be something like Ulta that's got, the whole big store full of makeup that people are going to continue to buy. Makeup was huge in the last depression. Coca-Cola grew during the last depression. A small luxury, right? That's something people are going to continue to buy. And then finally, proven recession-proof companies. Now, my favorite one in this, you're going to sick of hearing this, are companies that do better during a recession and have great cash flow. Now, the strange thing is their stocks still manage to go down 50, 60, 70% because, man, when the big guys freak out, the people who run Wall Street, they got 85% of the money. When they freak out and say, I'm out of the market, they just sell everything. So that includes companies like Chipotle, Mexican Grill. You knew I was going to find a way to say that, right? So Chipotle actually increased its cash flow and grew 20% a year right through the last recession. And it will do so in this recession. Unfortunately, they already figured that out and the stock doubled since March. So if you can get another shot at it, take it. These recession-proof companies, you just look back at 2008 and see who did really good. Not in terms of their stock price, but in terms of their actual revenue and earnings. All right, now I'd love to hear from you guys. Help me out here. What wonderful companies are you looking at during this recession? I'd love to know, honestly. Maybe you'll pop one on the list that is really going to make us all a lot of money. So leave a comment below with your question. I'll be sure to follow up with you. And thanks for watching. Now go play. You guys, if you enjoyed this video and you feel it was valuable in teaching you more about what to invest in during a recession, hit the like button and please share the video with your friends. And if you want more investing content, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the button on the screen for a free gift. Thanks again for watching.